So, hello everybody. Let's discuss about a few basics in mathematics. What are very important to go ahead and study our CA foundation or CMA foundation mathematics. So those are from non-max background can have these as base. So total 4 parts we have. So without any delay, let's go ahead and start, my dear friends. So before starting in mathematics, first you need to know what is a number system. Without knowing number system, nothing can be done in mathematics. So first, let us understand what is number system. Now, number system, right, max contains of too much amount of numbers. Now, what are these numbers? How will you codify these numbers? These numbers, we have grouped them and we call together them as certain numbers. We have given them some names. Now, what are the names what we have given them? Like we call boys and girls in the same way for numbers also we have given them few names, my dear. Beautiful names we have given. Let's see what are those names. Now, in number system, the first thing what comes is a natural number. Either you call it as a natural number or either you call it as counting number. Both are same. Natural number or counting number. Now, what do you mean by natural number or counting number? You count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are called as natural numbers or counting numbers. The numbers which start from 1 are called as natural numbers or counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on till infinity are called as natural numbers or counting numbers. Now, sometimes, my dear friends, in our foundation, they'll ask what is the sum of natural numbers? Sn. Sum is denoted by S. N refers to natural numbers. Sum of natural numbers will be n into n plus 1 by 2. Sir, what is this S into n, n into n plus 1 by 2? Say, for example, you want sum of first 100 natural numbers. So what you'll do, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, so on till 100, you'll become biscuit if you do this. So simply instead of n, substitute 100. 100 into 100 plus 1, whole divided by 2. So 100 into 101 divided by 2, which is equals to 5050. Okay, don't worry. There's brackets, everything I'll teach you. Since this came into the discussion, I thought, why not? Let me give you this point first before proceeding further. Later, I'll tell you how to open brackets, all those things. Now, after natural numbers comes the next thing, that is whole numbers. Now, what do you mean by whole numbers? Whole numbers means if natural numbers we include 0 also, that is a whole number. That is all the numbers, all the positive numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on till infinity. Okay. So I hope whole numbers are fine, my dear friends. Yes, sir. Third comes integers. Integers. Now, what do you mean by integers? Integers means numbers which are negative numbers, positive numbers, and 0. Those are called as integers. That is minus infinity, so on, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on till infinity. These are called as integers, my dear friends. What do you mean by integers? Both positive numbers and negative numbers. These are called as negative integers. Negative integers. And these are called as positive integers. Negative integers and positive integers. Okay. Minus, a number which contains minus along with that, it is called as negative integer. A number which contains plus along with that, we call it as positive integer. My dear friends, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2 you will write. But plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 you will not write in mathematical system. Now, that is sometimes what happens. A number is just like this. A number is written as 5. So what do you think? Is it a positive integer or negative integer? If nothing is there before the number, In mathematics, you'll assume that it is a plus symbol. Okay. So if nothing is there, you'll assume it as positive integer. If specifically number says, then only you will assume it as negative integer. Like I wrote -9, then you will tell negative integer. What if I am writing 11? Then you will tell it as positive integer. Next comes rational numbers. Now, what do you mean by rational numbers? Any number which is written in the format of P by Q, it is called as rational number. Okay. Like say, for example, I'm having -5 by 3. Is it a rational number, sir? Yes, it is a rational number. I'm having 1 by 3. Is it a rational number, sir? Yes, it is a rational number. Sir, I'm having only 9. Is it a rational number? Yes. 9 can be written as 9 divided by 1. What is 9 divided by 1? Nothing. 9 only. Yes. So, my dear friends, any number in number system is a rational number. Okay. I'm having it as 11 divided by 12. Sir, is it a rational number? Yes, it is a rational number. So any number which is written in the format of P by Q, where P is called as numerator, and Q is called as denominator. Okay. Which is there on the top, we call it as numerator, which is there on the bottom, we call it as denominator. To write it anything, -17 divided by 11 or 11 divided by -17, all these are called as rational numbers. So if I want to write them in a circles, no, I'll write them like this. So this will be your whole numbers. Small circle will be the whole numbers. Big circle or small circle will be natural numbers. Big circle will be whole numbers. Bigger than that will be integers. More bigger than that will be rational numbers. Okay. So circle came a bit variety. Yeah. More bigger than that would be rational numbers. So if I want to say rational numbers is the BAP of everything. Rational numbers is a universe. It contains everything in itself. Rational numbers. In this rational numbers only, we have integers. In this integers only, we have whole numbers. In this whole numbers only, we have natural numbers. Okay. Big dabba is rational number. In that small integer, small whole numbers, very small natural numbers. Finish, clear all the 4 things. Any doubt in this 4 things? What is the doubt in this? Natural, whole, integer, rational number. Simple. Next. Now, next one we have 5th one. What are factors and what are multiples? Example, I am writing 5 into 3. What is 5 into 3, sir? 5 into 3 is 15. I am writing 7 into 2. What is 7 into 2, sir? 14. Okay. This 15 and 14, are called as multiples. What they are called as? Multiples in number system. This 5 and 3, they are called as factors of 15. 5 and 3 are called as factors of 15. 7 and 2 are called as factors of 14. Okay. Now, what do you mean by factorization? Factorization means expressing numbers in terms of factors. Expressing numbers in terms of factors is called as factorization. Okay. Like say, for example, my dear friends, I am having 50. How can you express this? I can write it as either 5 into 10 or I can write it as 5 into 2 into 5, right? Or I can write it as 2 into 25, or I can write it as 50 into 1. What are these all? This is nothing but factorization of 50. If you express 50 in terms of factors, we call it as factorization. Okay. What do you mean by factors? 5, 10, 5 to 5, 2 and 25, 50 and 10 are factors. What is 50? Multiplication of factors is called as 50. So it is called as multiple. Multiple. Wow. Now, I'm having somewhere around 32. How can you write 32? I can write it as 16 into 2. Or I can write it as 4 into 4 into 2. Or I can write it as 8 into 4. Right? Or I can write it as 32 into 1. What are all these? These are simply called as factors. Okay. Next, these are factors of 32. Okay. Next step. I'm having 162. How can I write 162? I can write 162 as 81 into 2 or 18 into 9, or I can write it as 54 into 3, or I can write 162 into 1. Array, you can write many ways, dude. No, don't write till infinity. Infinity factors where we have. You can write many ways. Okay. Expressing a number in terms of its factor is called as factorization. So I hope it's clear, everybody. What do you mean by factors? What do you mean by multiples? And what do you mean by factorization? Factorization is important, my dear friends, because this is something what we use in equations chapter exhaustively. So what is factorization? Expressing numbers in terms of multiples is called as factorization. Next step. Point number 6. Now, what do you mean by prime number? Now, what do you mean by prime number? Prime number means simply a natural number which has only one and itself as factors. If you cannot express a number, if you cannot factorize a number other than one and itself, it is called as prime number. Like say, for example, my dear friends, I'm having 7. How can you express 7 as? Either I can write as 7 into 1. That's it. Is there still any other way to write 7? If there is only one way to factorize, you can't factorize it further. Only one way. Only you are trying to factorize with one and itself. It is called as prime number. Like 13 is there. It is also a prime number because 13 and 1. Okay. 2 is the prime number. 5 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. 7 is a prime number. 11 is a prime number. 13 is a prime number. 17 is a prime number. 19 is a prime number. 23 is a prime number. 29 is a prime number. So on, all the infinity. Because what is happening? You are unable to express that beyond one and itself. If you cannot express it beyond one and itself, we call it as prime number. Sir, then what is composite number? Composite number. Composite number. Composite number means numbers other than prime numbers. What are composite numbers? Numbers other than prime numbers. That is, you can express them. You can express them in terms of factors other than 1. Like 4 is there. You can write 1 into 4, 2 into 2, 4 into 1. Other than 1 into 4 or 4 into 1, other than 1 into same number or same number into 1, if you can express it as multi-factor of any other number, it is called as composite number. 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, so on, dude, so on. You can go ahead, you can write many composite numbers. Okay, fine, everybody. So I hope composite numbers are clear and factorization is clear. Yes, sir, they are clear, sir. There is no issue. Now, I hope the rational numbers are also clear. Any number which can be expressed in terms of P by Q form is a rational number. Now, this is all regarding number system. We have irrational numbers also, but irrational numbers, we'll cover it in the like main sessions. It's not that required, irrational numbers in foundation class. Okay, that is in this basic class. So all these are basic point of things what you need to know before going to any CA foundation maths class. Okay, without understanding this, there's no point in going to the maths class. Next step. After this, let us look into addition and subtraction rule. Addition and subtraction rule. Sir, what is this addition and subtraction rule? My dear friends, remember, A plus B can be written as B plus A. There is no issue. But A minus B, you can't write it as B minus A. Remember this. Okay. Now, 7 plus 3 is equals to 3 plus 7. There is no wrong in this. Okay. But 7 minus 3 is not equal to 3 minus 7. Okay. This is an addition rule. Now, in addition rule, you remember I said you integers, we have positive integers and we have negative integers. Always remember, my dear friends, positive integers are always greater than negative integers. Always positive integers are only more. That is 1 is greater than minus 1. 1 is greater than 2. 1 is greater than minus 2. 1 is greater than any negative number. Not only 1, any positive number is greater than negative number. Okay. Now, I'm having 7 plus 3. What you'll get, sir? 10. There is no issue with this. I'm having 10 plus 5. What you'll get, sir? 15. There is no issue with this. I'm having 7 minus 3. What you'll get, sir? Minus 7 minus 3. You'll simply get 4, sir. I'm having 3 minus 7. You'll not get 4. Again, you will get minus 4. Okay. Now, simple. Look. Now, I'm having two numbers. I'm having like this. I'm having minus 10 plus 40. Now, just tell me in 10 and 40, what is a big number? Forget about the symbols. In 10 and 40, what is a big number? 40 is the big number. What is the symbol which is associated with 40? Key plus. What is 40 minus 10? 50. Okay. I'm having minus 50 plus 20. Let us take plus 30. Now in 50 and 30, which is a bigger number? 50 is a bigger number. What is the symbol associated with that? Minus. What is 30 minus 50? 20. Okay. Now, which number has a bigger, which symbol the big number has? That symbol will be taken after completing the calculations. Okay. So I hope that's fine, my dear friends. Next step. Now, sir, what if it is like this? Minus 7, minus 10. Both are having same symbols, right? If both are having same symbols, I'll write it as minus 17. There is no issue. You can directly add them. Okay. Now, I'm having plus 3 plus 5. What you'll write? Plus 8. Okay. So I hope these points are clear. Might be you might have forgotten somewhere because I know some students who didn't touch mathematics for 4 straight years. So that's the reason we are covering all these basics. Now, so I hope all these rules are clear with respect to addition and subtraction. Next step. If plus is multiplied with plus, we get plus symbol, my dear friends. If minus is multiplied with plus, you will get minus symbol. If plus is multiplied with minus, you'll get minus symbol. If minus is multiplied with minus, you'll get plus symbol. Okay. Like say, for example, I'm having 7 into 3. Nothing is there means you'll take plus symbol, right? Plus into plus is plus. 7 into 3 is 21. Minus 7 into 3. 7 into 3 is 21. What is minus into plus? Minus. Okay. Next, I'm having 5 into minus 3. What is 5 into 3? 15. Plus into minus? Minus. Next, I'm having minus 10 into minus 10. 10 into 10 is 100. Minus into minus is plus. Okay. So I hope this point is clear. Plus into plus is plus. Plus into minus is minus. And accordingly. Now, so I hope all the rules of integers are fine, my dear friends, now, and I hope you are clear with respect to addition and subtraction rule. If you are not clear, just go ahead and revise this once again. And these are very simple. Just you refer to it once, you are going to get that. Okay, next step. After this comes our most important rule, that is division rule. Division rule in mathematics. So what is this division rule? I'm having A by B. A by B, I'll write it as A by B itself. There is no change in A by B. A by B will simply write it as A by B only. There is nothing special in this. Next, A divided by B by C. A divided by B by C will write it as AC by B. Okay. Now, what is this A by B, my dear friends? I said you it is called as a rational number, right? This is also called as fraction. Sir, what do you mean by fraction? Fraction is nothing but a part of a number is called as fraction. A part of a number is called as fraction. Okay. Like say, for example, I'm having 1 divided by 4. What do you mean by 1 divided by 4 mathematically? 1 divided by 4 means a part is divided by 4 times. Numerator is divided by denominator times. 1 divided by 4. 1 is divided by 4 times. We'll get it as 0.25. Next, what do you mean by 7 divided by 50? The 7 is divided altogetherly by 50 times, which is 0.14. That is, you are trying to express a number as a part of a number, then you call it as a fraction. Okay, like I'm having 20 by 10. What do you mean by 20 by 10? 20 is expressed 10 different times, which is equals to 2. Like you write 2 plus 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 2. 2 if you add 10 times, you are going to get 20. A number, how many times you are expressing it is called as a fraction. Okay. Now I'm telling this piece of property will be divided to you 4 people. Mean this property, each person will get 1/4 the share. The whole property is divided by 4, 1/4 the share. I'm having these 3 properties will be divided to you 5 people. Means 3 properties are divided to 5 different people. So fraction will be 3 by 5. Or we could call it as a ratio also. 3 is divided, the ratio of 3 is to 5. That's also completely fine. Now coming to our division rule. A by B is written as A by B. A divided by B by C is written as AC by B. Like say for example, I'm having 5 whole divided by 1 by 2. Means 5 is divided into half parts. If I divide 5 into half parts, how many parts I'm going to get? 5 if I divide into half parts, 5 can become how many halves? 10 halves. Or else you can simply write 5 into 2, 10. Okay, you can simply write 5 into 2, 10. I'm having A by B whole divided by C. So it will be A divided by BC. Okay. I'm having 5 by 2 whole divided by 10. It means 5 by 2 is divided into 10 parts. So 5 by 20. So what is 5 by 20? 5 divided by 20, we have 0.25. Okay. Now, I'm having A by B whole divided by C by D. What it's going to be? It is going to be AD divided by BC. Okay. This is very important rule. Many students know, they forget these rules. 1 minute. Okay. No. So A by B whole divided by C by D can be written as AD divided by BC. Now, like say for example, I'm having 5 by 2 divided by 3 by 4. So we'll write 5 into 4 as 20, 3 into 2 as 6. Okay. So I hope the division rule is clear, my dear friend. It's quite simple division rule. There's nothing special in this division rule. Now, and I hope fraction is also clear. Now, next. Now, next comes mixed fractions. Now, what do you mean by mixed fraction? If a number is written along with a fraction, you call it as mixed fraction. Like say, for example, I'm having number 5 and you are writing 5 1 by 4. It is called as mixed fraction. A number and fraction is written together. We call it as mixed fraction. I'm having 9 2 by 3. It's a mixed fraction. I'm having 7 1 by 5. It's a mixed fraction. I'm having 9 4 by 3. It's a mixed fraction. Sir, how will you write mixed fraction into a normal number? I'll write 5 as it is. 1 by 4, how can I write? 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. So I'll write it as 5.25. Or else I can write it like this. 9 plus, what is 2 divided by 3? 0.67. So it will be 9.67. Next, I'm having 7 1 by 5. So 7 plus 1 by 5 is 0.2. So I'll write it as 7.2. I'm having 9 4 by 3. So I'll write it as 9 plus 4 by 3. How can we write it as 4 by 3? We can write it as 1.33. So it will be 10.33. Okay. So this is how we'll convert mixed fraction into normal fraction. There is one more way also, my dear friends, where you can convert mixed fraction into normal fraction. I'm having A, B by C. Okay. I'll write it as A into C plus B whole divided by C. Our both are going to give you the same answer. See here. 5 into 4 plus 1 divided by 4. 5 into 4 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. If you want, you can check in your calculator. 21 divided by 4. You will get 5.25 itself. 21 divided by 4, you will get 5.25 itself. Okay. 9 2 by 3. 9 into 3 plus 2 whole divided by 3. 9 into 3 plus 2. 29 by 3. Next, 7 1 by 5. 7 into 5 plus 1 by 5. 36 by 5. Now, 9 into 3, 27. 27 plus 4, 31 divided by 3. Okay. So I hope it's fine, everybody. Mixed fraction. So there is nothing special in this mixed fraction. Yes, sir. There is nothing special in this mixed fraction. They are very simple.